Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel of Developers and Coders Club. Wish you all a very happy new year. This is Sinjini from CSE second year, and today we are going to solve the question Life Without Zeros, question number 60 from your A2OJ Division 2A ladder. So in the problem statement we are given that there is a equation given a plus b equal to c, where a and b are positive integers and c is the sum of a plus b. Now we have to check if after removing all the zeros from this equation, the equation is still correct or not. For example, if we are given two numbers a and b, that is 101 and 102, then clearly the value of c will be the sum, that is 203. And if we remove all the zeros, then it will become 11 plus 12 equals to 23, which means the equation is still true after removing 0. So it is correct. So we will simply output will be yes. Okay, so in the input we will be given the values of a and b, and we have to check if the equation holds true in both cases, and then we have to simply print yes or no accordingly. So let's move to the logic of the question. So in this question we will be given the values of a and b, and we have to find out the check out the equations in the absence and presence of zeros. So what do we do? To take the sum, to remove the zeros and take the sum and check the equation, we have to separate all the digits by modulus of 10 and then dividing it further. Okay, so to separate the digits we will simply have modulus 10 and then divide by 10 to separate all the digits. So how do we do? For example, if we take 101, after dividing modulus of 10 we will get 1. Then if we divide by 10 we get the question, that is 10. Again if we continue modulus 10 we get 0, that is the second digit. Similarly if we repeat it for the third digit also, we will get the third remainder, that is 1. In this way we are getting separate digits 101. Similarly for 102, repeating the process, we will get the three digits 102, and for their sum, that is c, that is 203. Similarly, by repeating the same process, we will get 203. Okay, and now how to check the sum after removing the zeros? To remove the zeros and check the sum, we simply have to take the non-zero digits, right? So we just have to use one condition, if-else statement maybe. Whether digits not equal to 0, then we will follow the sum. So how we calculate the sum? To calculate the sum, we take two variables, sum and pow. Okay, initiate sum to 0 like we do in every question, and pow will be initiated to 1 because we cannot take zeros clearly here. So how we calculate? Sum equals to plus equal to digits into pow. Why we do this? Because you see here what I have done, to calculate the sum, I have multiplied the non-zero digits with 1 and then by 10. Why? This is because power will take multiply equals to 10. Okay, to calculate the sum, see 1 into 1 plus 1 into 10, we get the sum 11. For the second number, the digits are 1 and 2, the non-zero digits are 2 and 1. So what we'll do, 2 into 1 plus 1 into 10, the sum will be 12. For 203 we repeat the same thing, and again we get 23. Now why do we write power into equals to 10? Because as the number of digits increases, the value of the power will increase with multiply of 10, which means the value of pi could be 1, 10, 100, 1000, like that. For the number, depends on the number of the digits in the given number. Okay, and then we simply take out the sum. We simply check the sum and then we check the equation. So how we do this? Let's go to the code. So to solve this question, I have used functions to simplify it, otherwise it might get a little bit confusing. You can do it in a single main also, inside the main also, but I have used two functions. So for this method you have to know how to use and implement functions. Okay, so what we have taken, I have created a function remove, because I have to remove the zeros, so I have named it remove, and I have input n in this. And now we have used the while loop while statement, that is n not equals to 0, num n will be the given number. If n is not equal to 0, then we come forward with the following steps, because if n is 0, then 0 0 0 whatever the number, the sum we can't find out without zeros. So we initiate sum to 0 and power to 1 as discussed, and while loop. Inside the while loop we take the digits, find out the digits as discussed, modulus and then dividing it continuously till we get all the digits. And then using if loop, if else statement, we take out the non-zero digits and then find out the sum and power, and simply we return sum. Okay, and simply we return sum. And then inside the main function we take the given inputs a and b, c in a and b, then we take c equal to a plus b as given. Now to check the equation, we have to remove 0 from all the three variables c, a and b. So we take three more variables, that is p, q and r, and use the function that we have created. P equals to remove a, q equals to remove b, and r equal to remove c. You can name them as any other variable also, and the function we have created, we can use it for any value of n. Okay, so we are doing it for a, b and c. Then finally we use if else statement to check. If the statement is true, that is p plus q equals to r, then we see out yes, otherwise no. Okay, in this way we check. Very simple. So the solution, see, it's correct. I hope it's clear. That's it for this question. Thank you everyone.